Hey everybody, JayborinoPlays here, welcome back, starting a new custom campaign showcase for StarCraft 2. This is Shadow of the Past, it's a follow-up to Race with Destiny. Let's read the campaign annotation, which I believe is supposed to be a premise of sorts, and then we can review what happened in Race with Destiny as well. In the secret laboratory located deep in the depths of the planet Phobos, Eledis and his scientists are conducting monstrous experiments to create a new weapon. A countless number of their test subjects, including humans, died during their experiments. After many unsuccessful experiments and a loss of confidence in the program, Eledis was ready to shut the project down and reassign the staff to new projects until you unexpectedly reawaken. The events of this campaign take place immediately after the events of Race with Destiny. So Eledis was in Race with Destiny. He was hanging out with the lost Protoss tribe, and then we helped him escape. We don't know what he's been up to, but apparently he's doing some weird, monstrous experiments. Race with Destiny involved some Protoss folks fighting a lost Protoss tribe, which apparently were a splinter group of Tal'Darim, and they had access to some sort of super weapons, and we helped them defend their home from the Tal'Darim and stop the Tal'Darim from acquiring said super weapons. So now we're shifting over and taking a Zerg, maybe Mecha Zerg, I don't know. We can also check the special thanks. Zeralan is the listed author of this campaign, but there are clearly many people involved, as you can see from this list. I quite liked Race with Destiny. Had a very StarCraft 2 vanilla campaign feel to it. I liked the briefing screens, and I really liked the map launcher as well. It just kind of gives an air of legitimacy to wrapping your campaign with these things. Okay, so let's start Mission 1 Dark Deal. Let's go. In the secret laboratory located deep in the depths of the planet Phobos, Eledis and his scientists are conducting monstrous experiments. Right, so we are familiar with this. We read this in the premise. Carefully inspect the terrain to not miss the improvements for your hero. Ah, you've finally woken up. You're lucky. Almost no one else from the test group survived after the experimental procedure. To be honest, you're the first subject to have woken up that I can remember. I'm sorry I had to resort to this, Byron. But the fact is that most of our test subjects couldn't carry this pathogen. Finish the final test. Unfortunately, the implementation process had to be accelerated since these damn investors want to see results as soon as possible. Our second project, Imitator, isn't ready for deployment yet. Hell, it's still in the testing stage. You're all we've got for now. The scientists mentioned that accelerating the pathogen's development means you've got some gaps in your memory. To be honest, you're not remembering what happened here is probably for the best. Hello, scientist. Eledis, we're all set. The test chamber is prepared and we're ready to begin. Find infected tissue samples, alright. Well, time sure does fly quickly, alright. Ready the B731N protocol. Everybody get ready. Good luck, Byron. I hope you will approve our hopes, otherwise we'll have to admit you as the failed experiment and get rid of you. Okay, end of briefing. So I will say one noticeable thing is it seems like there was a lot more proofreading done. The briefings are just a lot more understandable from an English perspective. These campaigns are originally written in Russian, so it seems like, yeah, again, someone's been proofreading these for the translation, which I appreciate as a native English speaker. All right, finish the final test. Escape from the laboratory. Byron must survive. Find infected tissue samples. Cool. So we'll have a scaling hero. I wonder if bank data will be utilized in some way. Underground laboratory. Nice option to skip cinematics is always nice. At last, the moment has come. We've worked for months to get to this point. We'll need to keep this experiment within security parameters, so no going off script. Alright, time for the final test. Release the subject. We're Old Man Stukov with a headband. Byron Kane. Release the Zerglings. Let's see how he handles them. Generation Aura, okay. Similar to Stukov. Zap him. He shows startlingly regenerative abilities. His wounds heal faster than he's damaged. Continue the test. That is a very nice regeneration aura. And that applies to units around him, too. Again, just like Stukov. Not bad at all. Need something more serious. Release the roaches.
I hear you.
Corrosive Blast. Okay, so he's Stukov. We'll see if he's any different or not. And that's just on a cooldown. Surprisingly, he acquired new abilities in the process of mutation. Start the final stage of the test. Release the Zerg and new samples of the Project Imitator.
The end is at hand.
Oh, what's happening? What the? Ah! Byron. What's going on? Who are you? Me? I am a prisoner, just like you. Your transformation has given you good psionic potential. But is this truly what you desire? To spend the rest of your life as an experimental rat? I don't remember anything. Who I was, how I got here, and what happened to me at all. What do you want? Our goals are alike, but we both desire freedom from this place. But I can't do it alone, Byron. If you know how to get out of here alive, I'm listening. The Terrans have been sapping my powers to control these mechanical Zerg, but this weapon can be turned against them. Unfortunately, my strength is running out. I cannot contact you for a long time. It is up to you now, Byron. The Dark Whisper. Oh, well. Oh no, okay, we got control of the Zerglings at least. Attention, a powerful psionic impulse has been detected in the lab. We've lost control of the samples. All staff evacuate from the laboratories immediately. The security teams will purge all remaining samples and quarantine the test area. Do it now.
I hear you.
Okay, well, we've got some Zerglings, and we've got Byron.
Is assured.
Big Byron.
There is no need for formality.
This is funny, because my friend Keith, his name on Discord is Big League Byron, so that's all I keep thinking of. Find infected tissue, got it. Blast there. These 4 Zerglings are not long for this world. I guess maybe we could try to hold on to him to get to the end. Destroy and bring Byron to get the improvement, sure.
Forward.
Mutagen complete, mutation complete. Byron's maximum health increase. That's lovely. Now, Race with Destiny, you did get upgrades in the first mission, but they didn't carry over in any sense. So we'll see if that's the case here or not. Look at this little guy. Invulnerable.
Yes, I see.
So, obviously, I'm getting a real Heart of the Swarm Mission 1 vibe from this, but that's primarily the tile set. We got Mechazerg over here, though. That's exciting. Oh, hello? Very nice, okay.
What the hell? Who opened the cages?
We have met the enemy.
So it looks like I don't know if it's the Spec Ops skins. We just got a couple different skins here. I don't think those are the Spec Ops, but they look similar. I just don't know what the names of the skins all are or not. Get in there. Blast, yeah, kill the Marauder, please, first. There you go. We might as well use these Mecha Zerglings for something. I mean, we can heal them out of well, in combat, too, but super solid. We got another one of these guys. I do like the detail around here with all the experiments going on. Again, it's got that feel of the opening to Heart of the Swarm, but it's not quite. Byron's movement speed increased. That's great. But it's not a copy. It's just the same tile set and kind of the same tone, which is, you know, we're busting out of a facility that was experimenting on us. Okay, Hydralisk's up here? Yes, please? Heck yes. So I think these, I mean, the stats are all the same.
Gonna check it out.
The stats are all the same on the mecha units, and in theory the Marines and Marauders. It's just, you know, they look different. So it's nice to see some utilization of these different skins as well, even if the units are the same for now. We'll see if maybe it's different later. Let's hotkey these.
Need something?
Maybe we'll get some roaches next. Kind of intrigued to see. I'm going to keep track. So he has 500 HP after the upgrade. Let's see if that carries over into future missions or not. Get out of here. Hellbats. There we go.
Keep your mind clear.
Those will just roast our Zerglings immediately if we're not careful. So let's focus on those. Move on in. We can one-shot a lot of this stuff, so I don't necessarily need to focus down the medics. I mean, I'll do it now because a lot of this stuff is already pretty low HP.
Yes, I see. You need something?
There's another infected tissue sample, not infested. Byron's attack speed increase. All right, these are all passives. No new abilities. Curious to see if he's going to get something other than spawn infested Terrans. Ooh, a base. Hello. Ooh, Swarm Queens. Okay, perfect. I have no resources. Back up here.
You need something?
Okay, I don't think I'm supposed to. Oh, these are the imitators. I see. Project imitators. Yeah, so I can't actually build anything here, but that's okay.
Speak freely. I hear you.
And here's our last upgrade. Movement speed, attack speed, health. What's left? Cooldown, maybe? More health, just attack damage. Byron's armor. Okay, cool.
Forward.
Just gives him base +1. I'll take it.
Speak freely.
Nah, I can't say no to just +1 armor. Let's go.
Victory is assured.
Again, these Zerglings are just not long for this world at all. They're gonna die. Let's kill the Hellbat. I mean, that regeneration aura is
I hear you.
hugely significant. That's a huge amount of healing.
The end is at hand.
Roaches, okay. Hello, my friends. You know what? We could just hotkey all these
Our
together. There's no
victory is
reason to
assured.
keep them separate.
A sound decision.
And then, whoop, back up here. There's a large attachment of security ahead. There's some Zerg in the pens ahead. Why weren't these purged by the security team? I mean, I can see one here. Or was that supposed to reveal itself? Destroying this generator will release the security locks on those cages. All right, I can take it from here, Byron.
Speak freely.
We're all good. So obviously, let's let him out.
Our
And then Byron move up and hit the tank. Those poor, that one poor Hydralisk just moved out and immediately got killed by a tank. Oh, these are just normal Zerg. Oh no, I see what I've done. For some reason, I expected that these would not be hostile Zerg. Oh well, it's fine. I mean, he said Zerg, but I should have just let him out and then backed away. But I moved in thinking, oh, they were allies that I could rescue. Alas, that is not the case. Zarmat Brood.
I hear you.
All right. Bridge? Thank you for extending. I appreciate it.
Reasonable request. Move quick.
Alas, those Zerglings are dead. It was only a matter of time. Just going to keep focusing on the Hydralisks. The Zerglings are going to die super quick.
There's no need for
I guess it's close now, but this damn gate. I think it will not be difficult for me to open them with the help of this digital panel. A digital panel?
Our
He's still
victory is
Terran after all.
assured.
He can use the
Our
digital
victory is
panel.
assured. A sound decision.
Damn, the system's well protected with a password. Such a simple security measure will hardly impede you now, Byron. You're more powerful than you think. Channel your fury and tear the gate down. Ooh, okay. He's mad. He's mad, he yells, the gate breaks. Okay, let's do this again. Except this time, let's not rush in to help the Zerg. Alright? Let's just let them do it. Let's just avoid these. And then once it becomes clearer who's sort of winning, which I'm pretty sure it's gonna... Well, it depends. These Thors are doing pretty good. Okay, we're good. We're good to move in. Probably just do this exclusively with Byron here. We'll hit this tank. And then the rest of you move on in. Whoever's going to get hit by the Thor's going to take a beating, but he's fine. If only I would have done that with the initial group, our poor Zerglings would still be alive.
Move quickly.
Okay, and that looks like it. Solid first mission. Basic. Good introduction to what's going on. Well done, Byron. The way is clear for you and your new allies. Why'd you let these scientists use you if you're so powerful? I told you I can't leave the laboratory alone, but with your help, I can do it. I don't understand. Patience, my friend. You'll understand everything with time. Now, go to the surface. My Zerg will be waiting for you there. We will meet soon, Byron Kane. All right, and then it kicks us back to the launcher. That's exactly what I would hope for. And here's the thing about mission 1s like this. On one hand, like I had said, it's a good introduction. On the other hand, I think it's safe to assume that anyone playing a custom campaign is familiar with the game in general, so you don't really have to reintroduce, like, here's a roach, here's a hydralisk. That's my personal opinion. So I'm not saying that the map was poorly crafted. I quite liked it, again, for a mission 1. It was a good introduction. But in terms of gameplay, there is basically nothing there simply because you don't have to... I mean, I at least don't have to learn what these units are, nor do I really think anybody who would pick this campaign up would. So, again, I'm usually one who thinks about accessibility and ramping up your campaign, so I do think the beginning should start relatively simple and then ramp up in difficulty slowly as opposed to just having bizarre difficulty spikes. In some cases, that, it works. It's like lightning in a bottle, but typically I'd say you want to ramp it up. And obviously this mission is starting from the most basic position possible for Zerg and having a hero with just a Q ability that can shoot a long-range nuke, which is nice. But yeah, I think it's relatively safe to assume that your players have played the game. But what this map does have, though, is it sets the tone and it sets the atmosphere for what's happening, and it gives you just a little bit to nibble on, a thread to pull on to say, okay, who are we? Why were we what was the purpose of why we were being experimented on, and who's this shadowy voice that helped us escape? And that's absolutely key in terms of narratives, is you have to end your missions. Think of it like a serial TV show. You need to end, especially your first mission. Of all missions, your first mission needs to end with a question. You need your player asking, okay, where's this going? What is going to happen next? That's absolutely crucial if you want people to take your story seriously and care at all. Otherwise, again, they may keep playing simply because they like the game. That's fine too, but I think a narrative structure that hooks a player or viewer or what have you is absolutely critical. So I'm looking forward to learning more, and so I will play mission 2. Even though the first mission I could A-click my way through, which is absolutely fine for reasons I explained in terms of difficulty, and obviously different people have different expectations of difficulty, and I'm not really here to argue that. There's no difficulty selection for this campaign, so if this is the experience that was intended, then that's fine with me. It doesn't have to be tailored around my experience with the game. But again, I think I've had some decent input here in terms of difficulty and narration and first missions and such, and hopefully that was insightful. Looking forward to continuing this, and it's kind of cool to think that we're going to be having primarily a Mecha Zerg faction. All right, see you next time. Bye now.